Very, very, very jazzy, isn't it? It is. There's no getting around that. Very jazzy indeed. It really is. Now, I don't know how well this is going to translate. Hopefully very well. But I have spent a lot of time over this afternoon working on the colours of the camera and the settings and trying to make it all look just that little bit nicer, more vivid, crisper, if you will. And it really helped because we use a DJI Pocket 3 as our main camera over here. Hello. And DJI released a new update today, meaning you can live stream in log. And for those who don't know what that means, when you're filming something and you want really high dynamic range, you'll film it in log. And when you look at it back, all the colors will be pretty much washed out. And that's done by design. So that when you go and make the edit, you can pull the colors in and you don't lose things like the sky blowing out, and you just get a higher range of colors. And so you can now go live in log. So on my little preview screen over there, it's very dull and faded and washed out. And then here in the settings, before I send it out to you, I've meticulously color graded it myself to look like this. And look, I mean, look how vivid that pink is right there. I mean, we've done a good job here, I think. It took a while to get right, and it was a bit of trial and error, but I'm very happy with how it looks now. But that's not why you're here. You're here for this. And to chat about life, the universe, and everything, of course, and we like to do that. So please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. My name is Ben. Don't be shy. Come say hi. We'd like 7 or 8 subscribers to hit 2,080 tonight. That would be really awesome. So let's see if we can get there. And whilst we wait, let's continue with this, the Ghostbusters Ecto 1. And for those of you who didn't see it last night, we got an ejector seat, baby. And it spins and everything. I mean, look at that. That is so cool. And that's only the first 2 stages of this set. All done. Good evening, Ollie. Good evening, Dreadeye. Good evening, Julie, watching over on the horizontal chat. And for you watching on the vertical chat, if you're watching on your mobile, the best way to hit the like button, which really does help us out, is to just go pop up, double tap on the middle of your screen, and it will do it. You don't have to come off the chat or anything like that. And we'd really appreciate it. We really, really would. But without further ado, how is everybody? How has your day been? What have you been up to? Let me know in the chat whilst we continue building this 2,500 piece Ghostbusters Ecto 1 set. And for those who didn't come along yesterday, this thing retails at £210. But I didn't get it for that. I got it for around a third of that because we picked it up second hand. And, you know, it's a set that I've really, really wanted for a long time. So second hand is fine by me. But yes, if you could, on either stream, horizontal or vertical, click the like button. We'd really appreciate it. So, yeah, get chatting. Tell me how your day's been. Anything in particular that's annoyed you today, maybe? We can talk about it. Whilst we build Lego, and I'm going to try not to really control the cameras tonight. Sounds counterproductive, I know, but in the same breath, I always get very distracted when I'm controlling the cameras. And I'm doing XYZ, WXYZ, all of that lark. So, yeah, we're going to try not to tonight. Good evening, Shalini. How are you? How's work been today? For the company I will not name. I was about to say the company's name, and I was like, no, let's not do that. Because that's not very nice. But, yes, how was the day today? Also, your man-child was asleep this morning when me and Jamie were trying to get in contact with him. He was asleep. We did notice that. And that was about 11-ish. The bakers. Oh, yes, I work for the bakers. That's what we'll say. The bakers. Where on earth does this piece go? Let's put this piece in. I'm trying to work out where exactly I meant to put this piece. He was asleep when you left for work. See, just cannot get the staff these days, can you, Shalini? You just cannot get the staff. Hopefully, by the time you got home, he'd done the housework and the like, because that would have been nice. I mean, Chrissy went out for the day and she came home and I had cleaned up the upstairs hallway and done the washing up, which for me is that's pretty good. I'm not falling at the first hurdle. I might be falling at the first hurdle. Oh, he's done loads, has he? Oh, that's good at least. That's good. And I will do live subscriber checks throughout the evening, so I'll tell you where we are. We are at... Do drum roll, please. Oh, look, my frame rate's falling. 2072. So 8 would be what we require in order to hit 2080. So we'd really appreciate any help towards that. Where on earth does this piece go? I'm looking at the instructions thinking, I can't actually see where this piece is meant to go in. Something tells me it's relatively important too. Oh, Emma! Emma's there, is she? I saw hi Emma and Ollie. I didn't see that Emma was there, but she is. Hi, Emma. Dinner is served. Good evening, Jesse, over there on the horizontal stream. Nice to see you. I'll tell you what's not nice, trying to work out where this bloody piece goes. I've worked it out. I've worked it out. See? Trial and error, baby. And a little bit of moaning. A little bit of moaning always helps. But that advice only goes for me. It doesn't go for people playing Fortnite in Scotland. It doesn't go for that. You're giving away our position. I'm not. Yeah, you're giving away our position. Nope, not doing it. Stop shooting me, you belly. No. See, I get a lot of that. And oh, there's shooting, and it's really just me and Jamie sitting on a mountain taking pops. Someone's shooting me. Oh dear. Oh dearie me. Then my wife Chrissy, she's just sitting there laughing her ass off, going, "This is cruel." I'm like, yeah, it is. Fun though. Don't forget, there are more than double you watching on the horizontal stream than there are the likes. I see you. So let's get those up, because it does help push it out in the algorithm, which really, eventually will help us out. Last night we were only a +5 stream. We'd like to beat that tonight, if possible. Grabbing some more subscribers. So the more you guys hit the like, the more it gets shared in the algorithm, the more likely people are to discover the awesomeness that is Real Review UK and, well, just me, to be honest. And Ollie knows what I'm talking about. Isn't that right, Ollie? Absolutely enamored with me. But then again, who isn't? That is a joke, by the way. That's a joke. Or is it? Thanks for reminding me to like, says Jesse. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thanks for being reminded. I appreciate that. I appreciate you being reminded. all good. It's all good. It's just a little airborne. It's still good. It's still good. Who remembers that? God, we were watching early doors Family Guy earlier before the school run. And I just don't think that they make comedy like that anymore. I really don't. But it is fun. It was funny. Like, early Family Guy. You thought you had, but you was in the wrong one. Does that count? I'll let you off. I think I'll let you off. With a warning, but I will let you off. But I think a warning is appropriate. Jesus. That goes on there. See, I knew I'd forgotten something. You always forget something. Always forget. What am I building now, folks? What am I building now? I need... See, I've just got piles of parts because, as I said, this is second-hand. But I don't mind that in the slightest. Because I've got a dream set here. Excuse me. Oh, yawning. It's been a long day, folks. I've been up since 6:15. I almost considered going live at about 6:30. And then I thought, maybe that's too early. I don't know. What do you people think? Is that too early? Is that still in the good region? Is it just about right? Like the Goldilocks and the Three Bears scenario. Oh, this one's too big. This one's too small. And this one's just right. Oh. You can tell I'm pretty tired. Julie says too early for us. Fair enough. But you can tell I'm tired when I can't even start locating what appear to be quite easy to find parts. Either that or he's finally divested from the plan. And these are just incorrect parts. No, there's one of the correct parts. Oh my god, they're spreading out so far over here on the left. I said to Chrissy last night, we should probably get a plate to put these on. I think we should have done that. I do think we should have done that. That might have made a lot more sense. Yeah. At this particular juncture. But we live and learn. And we push on. That seems about right. Where does this sit? It sits here. It's there. It's a good place. Solid. Strong. So 6 p.m.'s too early for Julie and Dread. Noted. Julie noted. Julie. We're just sealing in the mechanism for the spinny chair. I love the spinny chair. Oh yeah. This Pepsi with cream soda is just glorious. Oh, look at that. Look at them colours, baby. I've done a good job there. So, 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oui, 5. 2 of these. Et où est 2? Ah, 2. 2 bricks. I mean, this is a car that's so big that just tiny parts of it are full-size bricks. Proper 2x4 Lego bricks, the classic Lego piece. And 1 long grey strip. Light grey. RTV. Are you telling me I have to turn this around? I do. I have to turn it round. RTV. That goes there. That goes there. So yes, don't forget, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and get involved in the chat. I would love to hear from you. Do you know what we did this afternoon? We watched Moana 2 again. We saw it at the cinema. And my same review. I don't know if I reviewed it for you guys on here. I didn't do a video, but it's just been released on Disney Plus. And it's not bad. It's not bad. Unfortunately, the songs from it aren't very memorable. And for a film that's just made $1 billion at the box office, how on earth are these songs not memorable, first and foremost? But secondly, it's just... It's a little bit of a shame that it was created in the way it was. Because Moana 2 was actually a TV show. So it was a Disney Plus TV show that they created. It was going to be episodic, musical. I believe it was a completely different voice cast. Or at least The Rock wasn't going to go and do a Disney Plus show. And they decided very late in the game, okay, we're going to... They've made the show. It'd been made. Excuse me. And they were like, right, we're going to make a movie. We're going to turn this into a movie. So what they did was they cut up the episodes of the TV show and they glued them back together to create what is now Moana 2. And for the first 2/3 of the movie, you can really tell. You can really tell they've done this. However, the final act of the movie, after they sort of reach the destination to which they're meant to reach, because obviously it's a Moana movie, they're going through destination. But the final act of the movie was clearly made especially for this film. Because A, the animation is much better. It just goes from sort of TV show quality to this really beautiful, vivid movie quality animation. But B, it's a lot more coherent. And it doesn't seem like episodes that have been chopped up and whacked back together. And that final third of that movie is really good. I really like it. But the first 2/3 of it are a mess, as far as I'm concerned. And it's unfortunate, like I say, because that Go Beyond song, which is meant to be this film's How Far I Go, it's okay. Good evening, Coaster Journey. Good evening, Emma Watts. How are we? And have you both clicked the like on your way in? Because if not, I'm judging you. Judging profusely. Just because I feel like it. And anybody else, if you haven't yet subscribed, please consider doing so. We want to get to 2,080 tonight. That would be our wonderful, wonderful goal. We are at... Oh, wow. 6 frames per second, but 2,072. Which means we need just 8. Just 8 of you to hit the subscribe button. Yeah, I'm not going to check again. And the reason I'm not going to check again is because there's obviously something wrong tonight with my CPU usage. It's not happy. I don't know why it's not happy. So we're just going to let it sit and be like that. Because, hey, it's being a dick. There's meant to be a gap here. Yes. Yes, there is. Emma says, I have to stop. So stop judging Judgy. I want to stop judging, Emma. I really do, but isn't that pretty much what this entire channel is about? You know, reviewing denotes a form of judgment, does it not? And to be fair, anyone that knows me and knows this channel and knows some of the stuff I've done previously knows that I'm a judgy person. And and I always will be, unfortunately. But that doesn't mean I have to judge you negatively. Doesn't mean that. That depends on you, Emma Watts. Sorry. Am I sorry? Maybe. I might be sorry. One day. But maybe that day's not today. We'll see. It's nice to see you all getting along in the chat over there in the horizontal. Mr. Coaster Journey there, being, he's representing. He's going to have to learn to fly the drone. But he's going to have to get registered with the CAA if he hasn't already to do so. Because he's going to do some cameramanning for me at some point. Emma, I'll be completely honest with you, I'm not. I'm just not sorry. And that's okay. I don't need to be. I don't need... I'm trying to hold it together here. We're going to submit Dexter's appeal in full in the morning. So, wish me luck on that. Because I was going to try and do it today, but we just needed a load more documents in order to get past stage 2 of the actual appeal. You want to hear a funny story? I've got a funny story for you. So I got a parking ticket. And for a car that I don't own. Okay? That I'm not the registered keeper of at all. At a place I've never been. So I got this parking ticket. And of course I went, nah. I'm not paying that. As one would. And I submitted this to the company. I said, it's not me. I don't own that car. And instead, they got back to me and they said, you're paying us. And I said, nah. No, I'm not. And then they took me to court. I wish I was joking. They took me to court. And they thought, yeah, he'll just fold. And he'll pay us. No. Not only did I put in a defence, I put in a counterclaim because they also sent someone to my door to try and collect this parking ticket that I had nothing to do with. So I put in a counterclaim. £500 for harassment. Because I'd given them the information required. And I've not spoken about this until now because I put in the counterclaim last week. And I put in my defence. And I got a letter back today from that company begging me to remove my counterclaim and then they'll walk away. Please remove your counterclaim. And we'll consider the matter closed. No, I don't think I will. So I've made them a settlement offer. I've said, if you wish... Well, basically, the fact that you've said you'll walk away now is an admission that you're not going to win in court. First and foremost. You've put that in writing. You're not going to win in court. Because otherwise, you would not say, we're walking away. So I said, well, 50% of my counterclaim as a settlement, and I will remove my counterclaim. So I'm waiting for them to get back to me now. And it's actually listed for my local magistrate's court now because it's moved out of the main business court that it all goes through. And because I actually defended it, they've listed it for my local magistrate's court. So they're not going to win. They've admitted as much. They've said they'll close it and they've said they'll walk away. So I've said to them, nah. I'll settle for half. And then I'll close my counterclaim. Otherwise, I said, it's listed. We can go forward. And it'll cost them far more than that settlement just to send somebody down here to go to that court. It'll cost them far more than that. So we'll see what they say. But I just thought it's a little bit of a funny story. I didn't want to talk about it till it was done, and it's now done. Let's face it. They've sent me a letter saying, nah. Anyway, I sent it through to Chrissy. I sent her a copy of the thing, and all she sent back was a stream of laughing faces. I mean, what did they expect? What did this company expect? What did they think was going to happen? They have to, A, prove that I own the car. They can't. Because I don't. They have to, B, prove that I was in the location. They'll have to prove that I was in the location. They can't, because I've never been there. And so, I think the smart option would be to settle, because they're not going to continue with their claim. They've said as much. They've said they're going to withdraw it. As long as, on the proviso that I withdraw my counterclaim, of course. But the fact that they've said that is an admission that they're not going to win. So no, I shan't be withdrawing my counterclaim. You harassed my family. You came to my home. You chased me for a parking ticket I never got and I don't owe. And then you took me to court over it. Despite the knowledge that it wasn't me, having already been provided to them. So no. I'm a bastard. And I won't be withdrawing my counterclaim. So, well, I will if they agree to settle, but yeah, bit of a funny story for today. Just thought I'd indulge you all with that one. Such is life, eh? Such is life. But it also goes to show that if you get a letter taking you to court through these companies and you haven't done anything wrong, you should defend it. You should absolutely defend it. Because otherwise, a judgment will be made without you being there. And that judgment could entail you owing up a lot of money. And folks, that's not right. So, just my 2 cents there. But no. And yes, Julie, you're correct. They'll also have to cover court costs. They'll have to cover court costs. And I've got my court costs, my counterclaim covered, by the way. They're covered. And it's sorted. So they could just walk away now for 250 quid. Which, to what is the country's biggest debt collection agency, having made a big faux pas, is probably the best option for them, I would say. Now let's see how stubborn they are, shall we? Let's see how stubborn they are. Because I wonder if they're as stubborn as I am. Oh look, I'm making a separate thing now. Interesting. I'm going to push this up here so I've got some room. But yes, click the like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Please come say hi. If I click this, am I going to lose frames again? If I reload the page, am I going to lose frames again? Because if so, I'm going to have to start doing this on the iPad. Ah, 7. We need 7 subscribers now to hit 2,080. Well, yeah, I agree with you, Julie. And I think fraud is absolutely the best word to use here, because they had full knowledge of my defense before I made it to the court. And I said to them, you know, because this is supposed to be on an AMPR, an automatic number plate recognition camera. I said, well, that's a photo, surely. That'll have... I said, let's see a picture of me at this so-called place. I wasn't there. I've never been there. And, so they knew what the defense was. And still, with that in mind, they persisted. Big mistake. I agree. I think pirates is a correct word, Julie. I like that term. Calling them pirates. I think they're vultures, and I think anybody doing that job, in general, anybody doing that job should not be able to sleep at night. Because yeah, people get into hard times, and people really do get into hard times. I'm in hard times. We're always in hard times. But that doesn't mean you should be chasing them down in their homes, scaring them, harassing them, and taking what little they do have. But that's a conversation for another day. But I honestly think that anybody that does that job should be socially ostracized by all of their peers, should be shunned, should be outcast, should be never allowed anywhere in public. I agree with you. They all belong in prison. I agree with you. But there are things, like I say, there are things we can do. There are things that can be done around social ostracization. It's incumbent on people to actually want to do that, though. Because socially ostracizing people is horrible. It is. But in the same breath, so is what these people do. And these people ruin lives. And they should not, in my opinion, be able to even go for a drink in the pub. They feel like it. Pretty soon, if nobody would talk to them or anything like that, nobody would want to do the job if it was a proper lonely life. But alas, we live and learn. Click the like button. Come say hi. We like it when you come say hi. It's a 1x6. Is that a 1x6 in grey? But yes, that's my my little victory for the day. And it feels nice. It does, it feels nice. But then, should I have ever had to have been in a position where this little victory, as I just called it, exists? No, I don't think so. Because they clearly made an error. But they persisted, they pursued, and they found out. Where on earth is this piece? 1 second, I'm going in. Right in front of my face, mate. It's right in front of my face. The entire time. Always is. Always is. But yes, always defend. Defend, defend, defend if you get summoned to court. Because that's the one thing that they don't ever expect. Is for people to actually turn up, create a case. Just do it. Might end up saving you hundreds, if not thousands of pounds if you do. You bastard. I'm going to put these in one at a time. It's going to be the best way. Going to be the best way. We should start a movement, Julie. Bailiffs for prison. But like I said, unfortunately, it's not a crime. But we can socially ostracize them. We can do that. And I highly advocate it. Because that also is not a crime. I'm going to go in like that. Lots of blue studs in this. In this one. Lots of blue studs. Yeah, they make those TV shows, don't they? Where they go and literally ruin people's lives. And they think it makes them look good. It was that one that was on Channel 5 a lot. The ones I just beat. But like I said, I shouldn't have actually had to have been in that situation. We've got enough money worries on our own, you know. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Right. What else have we got? Who would like... Saturday night, I'm going to a secret screening at Cineworld so that I can pull a movie review. I think it's going to be the movie Novocaine. I could be wrong. But that's what I think it's going to be. Because hopefully it's not Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Although I will go and see that. I've decided. I've been thinking about it. And I think I need to see it just to make some videos on it. So... And I can't make videos on it without actually having gone to see it. So I need to go and see it. Perhaps Sunday night, we could do a members-only stream. We could do some music, some chill out. Sunday night seems like a good idea to me. And, Ollie, I don't owe them the money. I don't owe them money and I never did. And I've won in court, mate. You'll be seeing Snow White when it's out. Well, Snow White's not being cancelled. I mean, the UK premiere got cancelled. So yeah, you can become a member by just clicking the join button from just 99p a month and you can get access to those exclusive shows. Shalini says, yes, please. Well, we'll do one. And hopefully I'm in tip-top condition because I only just got over a small bout of tonsillitis. So... But throughout it, yeah, no, you're talking about Snow White. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you, Ollie. You're one of the only people I've seen that actually wants to see it. But yes, the UK premiere of Snow White has got cancelled. Oh, don't give them the money. Oh, what, for Snow White? Mate, I'm not giving them the money. Don't worry about that. I've got a Cineworld Unlimited card. I'll just book it on there. It's all good. I thought this through. I'm not going to actively pay for a ticket to go and see it. No. I'm not sure Vaughn's correct there, because I'm not sure Disney would actually let cinemas around the world pull it, because they'll have a contract for a certain amount of screens, for a certain amount of screenings. I'll look into it. But, yeah, the way the cinema industry works is, it's around... So, the studios get a big chunk of the money for a film. Disney usually get a much bigger chunk of the money for a ticket than like other more independent studios like A24 and people like that. But the deal is, you'll give us a chunk of money, we'll give you our film will get butts in your seats, but in the same breath, Snow White's not going to do that. It's not going to get asses in seats. Although I'm shocked Moana 2 did. Because like I said, at best, it's mid. The third act, the final act, is very good. But at best, the film is mid. And yet, $1 billion, baby. That's why Lilo and Stitch is coming out in May. In cinemas. Because it was filmed for Disney+. It was filmed... See, the third act of Moana 2 is very good. I like it. But the first two acts are very clearly episodes from the show that are just ripped up and thrown back together to create some kind of narrative. And you can tell. You can absolutely tell. But, Lilo and Stitch, the trailer finally came out. And I'm not going to lie, it got me in the feels. I'm actually looking forward to it. And it was, like I say, it was made for Disney+, but just like Moana 2 being a Disney Plus television series that has now been ripped apart and has made $1 billion in the cinema, they've gone, right, well, that's happened. Let's put Lilo and Stitch in there too. So, I think it's going to make another billion. I do. I think it's a very smart move. They obviously watched the movie because they shot it quite some time ago. And they said, no, this is too good for Disney+. Unlike that Pinocchio. That was garbage. With Tom Hanks as Geppetto. That was absolute garbage. But I think the Lilo and Stitch film looks good. You're going to go see the new Superman when it comes out. Looks good, and he has a super dog. He does have a super dog. Crypto the super dog. I'm on the fence about that. I'll go and see it, but I'm on the fence about whether or not it's going to be a good film. Very much on the fence. James Gunn is a competent director, but now that he's head of DC, is it going to his head that he's no longer just a director? He's in control of DC. I don't know. Are you talking about Snow White here? Or are you talking about Moana 2, Ollie? What on earth? Oh, that goes on there. Right, that goes on there. See, let's work this out. Because if you're talking about Snow White, Rachel Zegler, yeah, she's nuts. She's actually nuts. Jesse says, what have I missed? Quite a bit. Quite a bit, Jesse. I mean, it's your fault for going. Oh, look at that. Going to focus on it, kind of. Looking pretty good, that. Oh, we're still building onto this, whatever this is going to be. Still building onto it. I like that. Oh, hi, Jesse. Like, you're alive? You're alive! Jesse, you're alive! Don't forget, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and all that good stuff. I have to keep saying it. There's the piece that I'm looking for. And I still haven't found what I'm looking for. So yeah, I've even whilst I've had tonsillitis, I've been learning some new techniques to get my singing voice even higher. Now I could sing high anyway. And whilst I'm not perfect, I can go a lot higher now. Just put it that way, I can go a lot higher. And still not as high as I'd like to be able to go. But I can go a lot higher. So yes, we'll do that possibly Sunday night, maybe Monday. And we'll get on that. We'll do our music show. For members only, of course. Members only. 99p a month gets you access. And donations on the night will get you a song choice. Because I'm nice. Whew. So, what have we all been up to today apart from work? Jesse, how's the kids? This is going relatively well, this piece. 3 of these. Are they 4s? They're 4s. Look at that. Look at that. We're getting somewhere now. Lock it down, baby. Lock it down. This still looks nothing like a car, by the way. Still looks nothing like a car. But it will do. And just going to do a live check. We need 7 subscribers tonight to get us to 2,080. If you would be so kind as to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, join us. We do theme parks, movies, Lego, travel, you name it, game streams. We like to do it, review it, and be completely brutally honest about it as well. So come say hi and join us. We'd really, really appreciate it. My wife, Chrissy, often is joining me on these streams. She's not been feeling too good lately, so don't worry, anybody that watches regularly. She is still alive. I know I have to keep prefacing this, but she is. She's just there. I can see her. But what do you mean, no, you're not? The fact that you've just said, no, you're not, is proof of life enough for me. They're good, just annoyed with me because the cat is... Jamie said the cat was going to the vets to get spayed, although... Are they actually going to do it? Because the cat's in season, and they're not meant to do it then. But then again, I did hear the noises it was making. It was ghastly. It was ghastly. I like that word. Ghastly. Proof of life right there. Proof of life right there. Should have kept quiet, Chrissy, says Jess. You made a mistake. I have to do this twice. This must be done twice. 2 times. 2 of those. And we will have 2 of those. Und wenn es 2 of the squares. Ja, das ist gut. Das ist sehr gut. That noise was driving you crazy. Look, me and Jamie were trying to play Fortnite, and that noise was driving me crazy, Jess. So... I get it. Just going to attach that on there like that. It looks like that is severe. Yeah. That is severe. Yeah, we're trying to have an honest game of Fortnite, and all of a sudden, every 2 seconds, it was rather off-putting. It was rather unnerving. Oh, I'm attaching this somewhere. There. Well, that's the back of the car, I believe. Man, this is going to be huge. That's actually on the desk. This thing's going to be bloody huge. Well, at least now I won't have them damn male cats at the window, terrifying just seeing the eyes on the night. Tiana says, sorry guys, I'm going to be on and off tonight. Well, you are welcome to be as on and off as you please. Nice to see you nice. My word. Am I turning this around again? No. Best get her back in frame though, because it looks like I'm actually building onto the car again now. So that's something. I need 1 blue. I need 2 of these. See, it's nicer when you can kind of see your pieces now. So. I should have not spoke so soon. 2 of these. 2 of them. Well, this is intriguing. This may well be my first missing major piece. Because I only appear to have 1 of these. Huh. Well, that's put a dampener on things. Congratulations on being at 13 subscribers, Tiana. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, where am I supposed to find that then? I'm gonna have to try and find 8 individual ones in this pot. Nope, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be back in about 30 seconds. I've got. Oh, no, I could look in here. I'll look in here. Do I go anywhere? Nope. You've learned something when you post something that has different opinions and say how you can put this at first number reply if you're more than welcome to have your opinion and don't think of it. Yeah, exactly right. I'm going to have to be back in about 30 seconds, guys. I really do have to go and check for a piece because this is ridiculous. It's not even small. It's a 1x8 grey plate. I wouldn't know. So I'm going to have to go and find one. I'll be right back. The two 1x4 dark greys, they're going to be covered up, so it doesn't really matter. But I'm back. I am back. I'm back. Sure, these bits are going to be covered up, but still, it's really annoying. It is annoying when you have missing parts, missing pieces. But, you know, I kind of expected that with being 30% of retail price, but still, you don't like to see it. You don't like to see it. That one goes there. And then I'll put these two. One here. And one here. That'll have to do. Oh no, Lisa, you have a fever. I knew you were bad, but do you think it's stress related? And it sucks, by the way. Yeah, do you think it's stress related because of stress that you've been going through lately? I won't elaborate, obviously. Because I think the headaches that I had today, they were stress headaches. That one there. That one there. That one there. We need a 1x3. Please be there. Yep. And then a reverse chair. Your lymph node behind your ear is now so big it deserves its own name. Is it at the point where it's got its own center of gravity? Are you up to 16 subs? And if you haven't already, go and sub to both Theatre Lifestyle, which is Tiana, and Rebellion Tours, which is this channel's partner, Lisa. Please do go and hit them up. They both want to get to 50 subscribers so they can stream. The quicker they get there, the better. And also subscribe here. Come subscribe here. We want to get to 2,080 tonight. And last check, that was 7 required. Let me check now. Still 7. Still 7. But we would very much love to get to 2,080. And yes, well done, Lisa. We're growing that together. That's from Tiana there. And yeah, obviously I'm extremely proud of the effort you're both putting into your channels. And it's nice to see growth for people who deserve it. Even if it is small growth, it is growth nonetheless. Right. Let's continue, shall we? Let's continue. Oh, got the corner piece now. I've had that corner piece in my hand a couple times and gone, ooh, when am I going to put that in? Oh, it's corner piece. Goes on like that. Yeah, I think that's about right for that. Today's video is stuff you love filming. And do you know what? I said this to Tiana, and I've said this to other people. If you're not authentic, and it's not something you want to do, and it's not something you enjoy doing, I think that's going to shine through. It's like, I know you love filming at Disney because you're just so naturally snarky and it's great. Tiana says, but changing my content is definitely the best thing I've done for the channel, and thank you everyone for your support and everything. But that's what it's all about, isn't it? It's all about lifting each other up. And it's just the right thing to do. Is that just going there? It is, it's just going in there. That's a wheel arch. Oh, it's a wheel arch. It might start to look like a car in a minute. I do Poppy playtime. Dexter has asked me to finish that game. I don't know if I can. I just don't know. I don't think I can do it. But maybe one day. Yeah, but Jess, I hear you. But it is for my son. It is for my son. And so I might have to. I just might have to. You know as well as you know all too well, as a parent, you do things for your kids that you may well not want to do. And finishing Poppy playtime would be one of those things. Wheel arch! It's another wheel arch! If I hear that thing giving instructions again, you'll have nosebleeds. I don't want to hear it either. I'm with you. All of the way. However, I don't think there's any getting around this. I don't think there's any getting out of it. I promised him I'd play the games. And I can't do 90% of it and then stop. Another missing piece. That's another missing piece. Oh no, it's not. Thank God. Thank God. And speaking of gods, well, actually, speaking of royalty, a £2 super chat or more will get you named king or queen of the stream for the rest of the stream, or a king or queen of the stream. You can see that there in the goal. I've only actually got a goal of 1. If it's for Dexter, then okay, go ahead, but finish that part quickly, says Jess. I can only try. There's a reason when we used to stream Fortnite, we were called Team Trash, Jess. We didn't call ourselves that ironically. I mean, actually, now we're not that bad at Fortnite. We're not that bad at it at all. But we used to be. You think I should have a time limit? What? 20 minutes? Get it done in 20 minutes or else it's not happening. I'd be fine with that. Oh, we're making the back bumper. Why did I just get excited about car bumper? I don't know why I did, but I did. Yes, Lisa, come join us on Fortnite. Come join with your lovely character name that you came up with last night. Come join us on Fortnite and join the Troll Brigade. That's what we should call ourselves, the Troll Brigade. Just make it completely unironic as well. And completely obvious what we're trolling. People will say, "Oh, shut up, Ben. You mean you're staying at your nan's tomorrow night? So can we play Saturday?" Yeah, of course. Of course. I will be out Saturday night though, so I don't think there'll be a stream. Saturday's usually a good night, but I'll be out at the cinema watching whatever secret film they're playing at Cineworld. I don't know what it is yet. I'm hoping it's Novocaine. It's probably going to be Novocaine, which actually looks like a really good film. It looks like Fun. You remember Fun? I remember Fun. Where are we going? We need this. Sounds great. Can do in the afternoon at some time. Possibly. We'll have to see. Look at this. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. You know what time it is. Ecto 1 time. It's very tempting, isn't it, Lisa? It's very tempting. Move stuff along. Ecto 1. Doo-doo! It's a lifestyle says, oh my god, it is now. I know what you mean. Right. Yeah, I've got that the wrong way up. I'm glad I looked. And then we've also got to build 2 of these, okay? So we've got to get 2 of these. 2 of those. Aye. Then we want 2 more of the little slopes. 2 little slopes. 1, 2, and then we need 2 1x1 blocks. There they are. Look at that. In the evening, in the afternoon, whenever. If we can, we can. If we can't, we can't. That simple. But hopefully, I should be about in the afternoon. On no, it's Saturday. The film. Right. Now we've got to put on 8 of these. This way round? Yeah. I'm sure it'll be fine as well. Is he working at the weekend? Or has he got the day off? I know he likes his little bar job. Thank you, Jess. I'm having dinner. I'll be back, says Tiana. You know, this is my first bag of the evening, and we're an hour into this. I mean, it's a lot of bag. Like there's a lot of stuff in the bags. So it's not like I'm going slow. Oh, you've got to. No, thank God. I was about to go off there because if one of those had been missing, that's the bumper. And then two little claws. Two claws. One claw. Two claw. Saturday he's 11 till 7:30. Fair enough. Means he'll be available of the evening. We're not done building this bumper. I thought that would be it. Apparently not. It's using goblets, like glasses, as tail lights. That's clever. That's very clever. Well, they might be headlights. I'm not really sure. Still, it's clever. Do we have another one, though? Yes, we do. Where does that go? Oh, just clocks on there. Like that. Wow, look at that. They've thought of every intricate detail. Yeah, he did tell me that. He did say, I'm off tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow. In his weird northern voice. One of those. Two of those. And two of these. There's another one there. How am I building this? That there. And that directly on top. If I can pick the damn thing up, slide it off me. So that there. That there. That didn't happen. If I need a spare, I'll have a spare one of those. So, because I can use any colour spare stud there. Right, so those are there, and they're going directly through here. What? They've got to clip in. Right. Yeah, they do. Clip directly into the goblet. A really clever design. Difficult, but clever. And is that just popping on the back there? It is. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a back bumper. We have a back bumper. This thing is huge. It's bloody huge. Two of these, okie dokie, and he's bend down, stretch your rah rah rah. So that sits there and then goes across that gap. That nearly went flying, but it's fine. there and goes across that gap. Beautiful. Two of these, which start there. Start there. And then one yellow plate each to go here and here. I'm getting a little bit confused. No, they are the same height. Although I am getting slightly confused because there are starting to be a lot of leftover parts here. Big leftover parts. And it's starting to confuse me just a little bit. That one's meant to go there. But I genuinely think that's it. Oh, no, it's not. Starting to look a bit more or less confusing. How did I overlook such things? Although things like this, where do things like that go? These don't look like they go on here at all yet. They don't look like they go on there at all yet. No, that's interesting. We should place these pieces to the side, just in case they are required at some point during the build. And we'll start the next stage, which is that's number 5. And that is number 6. Oh god. Means that this massive one must be 4. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That's number 4. Ooh. Ghostbusters. I'm going to put this piece aside because it's got a sticker on it. Alright. And we can begin. We'll spread them out a little bit. We'll try and pick them out like we need that piece. And we need that piece. Then we need another 2 bricks. One there. One of these. Another one of these. And another 1x4. 1x4. Stuck over here. Don't forget, hit the like button if you're watching. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And come say hello. We don't bite. We don't. And if you're watching on vertical, hello there. If you're watching on horizontal, you're getting the better experience. Okay, does any of these become the sticker piece? Yeah. Yeah, see, glad I checked. Glad I checked. Right, go on there. I need that. I need one of these. 2 of these. I need 2 of those. 1 and 2. White square plate next. I'm so excited for this to be finally done. I mean, say finally, we're only really just getting started, but that's not the point. What? He said it deconstructed this correctly, and I really don't think he has, you know. Once again, another massively significant piece. Let's found it. I found it. Thank God I found it. If there is a God, thank you. Hmm. Have I turned this around? Yeah, I have. Okay. I was wondering what was going on there. That's what's in there somehow. Hiding the button. The spinny chair. Hiding it. Okay. Need a 1x8. That looks like a 1x8 to me. Start there. Drop that on top of there. One of them yellow bits. 2 blue cylinders. 2 blue cylinders. That one's upside down, you know. So you only know that your partner is off work tomorrow because he told me. Is that what you're trying to tell me? I mean, that's not great. I'm looking for a certain one of these. Sticker on. There it is. There it is. Found it in the end. I'm a big believer in communication. Okay. We're getting something that's resembling part of a Ghostbusters Ecto 1 now. Resembling part of an Ecto 1. He tells me this stuff and I forget. That's Chrissy all over. That is Chrissy all over. You tell her something, she's like, what? And I'll be like, I told you. She'll be like, no, you didn't. But yeah, I did. Told you. Twice. She'll be like, no. Sound familiar, Jesse? Sound familiar? Okay, communication is key, but reciprocation is also key. You must communicate. You say the same to Jamie. Oops, exactly. Exactly. And we've always told you, wherever it is, we have told you. And you go, no, you haven't. Yeah, we have. We've told you. Jamie's told you, just like I've told Chrissy. Like I've told her repeatedly, I'm going to the cinema Saturday night. We'll see how that pans out for me. Well, I am. I am. I am, though. I've had a ticket for this for weeks. Weeks. It's the side of the Ghostbusters car. A little bit. Very little bit. This thing's already starting to get heavy. And there's nothing of it yet. It's already starting to get heavy. Right. Okay. Only one of these. With... Oh no. That. Don't worry, I'll be home by 10. Okay, that's going on there. To help drive the cog. Gonna help drive the cog. I like it. But yes, I don't know how many times I've told her that I'm going out Saturday night. It's been a lot. Been told a lot of times. That's not good. Oh, well, that's gone. I'm going to have to root around in the spares parts now. Because that's not good. I've sort of nearly sorted it. Huh. Get 2/3 of the way there and then you're like, oh, need one more. You know what that'll probably do? It's not going to be on display, so it doesn't really matter. Right. As long as it does what it needs to do, that's all that matters. That's not the correct piece. That is the correct piece. One of those. Blue cylinder. Another 1x3. Another 1x3. Found it. Another block with a hole in it. Block with a hole. And then we've got to do one of those. Long blue pokey thing. And is that a silver grate? Yes, it is. A silver grate. Gianna says, I'm back with bread as my spice palette is awful and I can't stand barely any. I don't do spice at all. Not even in the slightest. And I'm not ashamed to say it. Okay. 1 second. There it is. There. I was gonna fume for a minute there. I don't have to now. No fuming required. For me, dinner was a completely non-gluten-free dinner because I was feeling lazy. So I had a barbecue pizza that was in the freezer. And I'll suffer for it later. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. I think that's probably right. What about you? What are you guys cooking? Because I know you wouldn't have had your dinner by now. So what are you guys cooking? And what did Vaughan cook this evening? Well, considering the fact you've been at work all day, Shalini, I hope Vaughan has cooked. Right. So that goes on. What? God, I'm so confused right now. That goes on there like that, does it? Yeah, it does. That goes on there like that. And then I need the smaller one. Tough enough finding the bloody bigger one. There's a smaller one. Julie's got lasagna. I don't like lasagna. Chuck and veg was very nice. I'm guessing Chuck is chicken. That's what I'm assuming. Chuck is chicken. Looks like I'm just guessing on this one. But I'm guessing there. That's the foot pedal and the gear stick. That's what that is. Ah, yeah. You made meatballs with actual meat in them, or did you make fake meatballs, Lisa? Gamer Boy, hello there. Shadow79, hello there. I see you up there in the vertical chat. Sorry. This is the Lego Ghostbusters Ecto 1 2,500 piece set. We're getting a little bit of the way along. It's a big one. And it already weighs an absolute ton. Oh, I'm making the steering wheel now. Time for the steering wheel. Oh, actual meat. You know what? I'm proud of you, Lisa. For announcing your vegetarian ways. I'm extremely proud of you. You've joined the club. Who you gonna call? Not Ghostbusters. Hey, look. This set is awesome, Lisa. It's something that I've wanted for so long. And to finally have it, and for having it so cheap. I mean, I don't mind a few missing pieces for that. And, yeah, we've had a couple. But, yeah, I don't think I could have done better on it price-wise, so I can only... Woohoo! You used to make meatballs a lot when your eldest two were home, not made them since. I'm making burgers tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so Chrissy will get a Slimming World friendly burger. There is such a thing, by the way. Because I make them from scratch, and I've got a cast iron griddle. And I'm particularly proud of my cast iron griddle. I love it. Okay. And so Chrissy will have her burger with 5% fat beef. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. 5% fat beef on its own, made on a cast iron griddle, would completely lack in flavour. So we have to do a few things to it, and that just involves heavy seasoning with salt and pepper. But once I've done that, it comes out okay. But then when I make the rest of our burgers, it's 20% fat beef. So it's 20/80 all of the way. Because it's the only way to make a burger. So, yeah. Okay. This steering wheel is getting somewhere. I sent Jessie some pictures, actually, a couple of weeks ago of burger night. I do believe she was rather jealous. And I do apologise. An old friend of ours gave Dreadeye a jar of homemade garam masala powder. It smells incredible, does it? And your nan always says, Hausen. Yeah, Hausen. Your nan is definitely auf Deutsch. She is German, yeah. You do everything from scratch also because of catering. Once I've perfected how I do my burgers at home, I'll never buy a supermarket burger again. I'll cook and smash on the griddle. That goes there. Is that where that's going? Hold on a minute. I think this is all wrong. Yeah. You bastard. You absolute bastard. But like I said, once I'd actually learned to make these myself, there's just no point. Ah! Right. That looks more correct. In that way. That just goes there and flops down. Does it? No, it flops in there. Okay. Oh, you bellend. Right. Anything. Except that. Right. This is quite difficult. Quite finicky. There we go. Steering wheel's on. There we go. Steering wheel located. It was not as finicky as that bloody final boss. You know what I'm talking about. Turn this back around. Dreadeye says, I will be having a busy weekend, run out of curry, butter chicken, or chicken tikka. I don't like any of those things, Dread. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like any of those things. That goes there. Oh my god. The steering wheel moves the front bits. Oh, that's so cool. That is so cool. Right, I need one of those long guns. Where's that going? start with one of these. Huh? Ah. Start with one of these. Followed by that. Followed by that. Followed by that. You're on one short at 680 views. That's really good. That's really good. That one there. And then one of these goes there. Don't forget, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and come say hi in either chat, horizontal or vertical. Our current subscriber count is, drum roll please, 2,073. Okay, what we want is 2 more tonight to hit 2,075. That would be really awesome. So if we can get to 2,075 subscribers, just 2. I'm revising down my expectations. If indeed they even are expectations. Wishes, perhaps. Wishes. And there used to be a Disney nighttime show called Wishes. It was good. Mr. Coaster Journey, if he's about, he'll tell you. He's a fan. I'll tell you a story about Mr. Coaster Journey. Obviously, I won't name him. But we once went to Disneyland Paris. And we'd gone to see a special one-off performance of a certain nighttime show. It was a private event after hours. And we did this random trek where we went all the way to Disneyland Paris and back in one night. Yeah, went all the way to Disneyland Paris and back in one night. We kind of stayed in a hotel, but we got in the park. So we drove, left folks at about 10 o'clock at night, stayed overnight in the car, went to the park all day, checked into our hotel, put all the stuff in, went back to the park until 3 a.m., and then went back to the hotel, slept, went back to the park, drove home. It was a slog, to say the least, but Mr. Coaster Journey really wanted to see this nighttime show. So we went, and once it started going, he just burst out into tears, and I just didn't know what to do. Like, it was utter tears of joy, and you just didn't know what to do. It was lovely, by the way. I'm not taking the piss. Not in the slightest. And it made him that happy that that I'd driven him over there and done this trip, that he just absolutely burst out into tears. And it's like, well, what do you do at that point? And so I just left him. I just left him to his own devices. Because, like, what do you do? Yeah, I thought a bit of a nice story there. What on earth is this bit of the wheel arch? I mean, look, this is not even going to be seen. It's just going in there for the sake of it. It's going to sit in there, so it's got a little bit of extra wheel arch decoration. It's not even going to be seen. Lisa says, is this better than being stuck in a glitching game? So much better. So much better, Lisa, because I can just talk. You know, we can have conversations about anything and everything. Like Donald Faison, you know who that is? The guy that played Turk in Scrubs. He got banned from Disneyland for a year for inappropriately touching up, I think it was Pluto or Goofy. True story. True story. Now I believe he works for Disney. Or more than one thing. Yeah. Now, Hollywood, man. The acting profession in general. These people think that they're something special. And yes, they've got talent. Nobody's going to deny that. Nobody's going to deny that at all. Well, some of them don't have any talent at all. But many of them have talent. But that doesn't mean that they are the be-all and end-all. And it doesn't mean that they can get away with whatever they feel like getting away with. Because they're assholes. And they believe their own hype. Lisa says, one of these days I'm going to buy you a Disney gallon and tie it to your scooter so we can't lose you. What's a Disney gallon? You mean a balloon? A balloon. Autocorrector's got you there, isn't it? Remember, one super chat of just £2 or more makes you a king or queen for the stream. We're going all regal tonight. But not a Disney gallon. They are £10. But yeah, I mean, they're very expensive for a Disney balloon, aren't they? If you go into Disney and you get a Mickey Mouse head balloon, oof, might as well remortgage your home. You might as well. Just remortgage your home. Better off. Interesting. Ah, c'est très intéressant, yeah. Oui? You're still trying to work out how you're going to keep your water intake up in parks. Well, I do have a massive, massive scooter that you can put things on. Like, we could go to the supermarket and we could just buy a shite ton of bottled water. Either that, or I can stop in Home Bargains on the way to Folkestone, right? And I can pick up a whole bunch of 750ml sports cap bottles of water. They're £2.49 for 12. So I don't mind doing that. And then we've got them. And we can just throw a bunch of them on the back of the scooter. It's cheap. Pretty good idea, actually, I think. I don't mind doing that. Just remind me. Not like Nickelback remind me. But remind me, please. Oh god, now I've got This Is How You Remind Me by Nickelback stuck in my head. Great. Never made a wise man. Couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Good god. Right, put that there. Put that there. You're currently drinking 2 to 3 litres a day, so that would be what? 3 or 4 of those bottles. Here, a backpack water carrier, drinking pipe is also a good idea from Dreadeye there. It's a very good idea. You could do that. I just froze like a Windows computer for a minute there. I literally blue screen of death in my own mind for a second there. Jesse says, how much water are you actually meant to drink today? Around about 2 litres. Around about 2 litres. Is how much we're meant to drink a day. Not to say that we do, because most of us don't. But that's what we're meant to drink. When you say, Chrissy, how much water do you drink a day? And you don't even get an answer. I said, how much water do you drink a day? Exactly. The answer was not much. I was going to say you don't even get an answer because the answer's good. You had a pint of water earlier. You have a pint of water with your breakfast. Now, boys and girls, I think that's slightly odd. And if you think that's slightly odd too, don't forget to click the like button and subscribe to the channel because there's only one drink you should have with your breakfast. And that's coffee. I mean, I know she doesn't like coffee, but she could substitute it out for tea. But you need something caffeinated to get you going of a day. Yeah, but if you're going out for breakfast, with like you did today, you need more than one cup. You need more than one cup of tea. You need the energy. But yeah, for me, it's coffee. Lisa says her skin likes her being or loves her being hydrated. I imagine that's true. And I imagine the fact that you've really started to hydrate means it's probably pushed out all the crap. And you had a few days there probably where it felt like absolute crap. And then it no longer did. Which is usually pretty good. I believe this is the seat I'm building here. I think I'm building the chair. Hi, Florence. You stay down there and everyone is good. Hold on. You can come here, baby. Yeah, she's not listening. Don't forget, we are aiming to get to 2,075 subscribers this evening. So we needed 2 at last check. Let's do a double check. We still need 2. So if we can get 2 people to subscribe tonight, we'll get to 2,075. It'll be pretty gosh darn awesome. So please consider doing so. And we will continue putting together this Ghostbusters car. Question is, where have I just put that bit of the seat? Ah, it's right there on the instructions. Somebody could have said to me, Ben, it's on the instructions. You need 4 more to get to 20. So don't forget also, Rebellion Tours. Go and subscribe. That's an order. It's an order. And I'm sorry if that upsets you. But it's an order. Because Lisa is a big part of this channel. Big part of what we do here. And has been for very many years. Very many years indeed. So, go over. Rebellion Tours. Subscribe. I said to her, she put out a short of a free cemetery in Paris that people go and visit. It's got like old stuff in comparison to the catacombs. I said to her in a comment actually, we should go see Paris Dead Park. Oh my. This is a back seat. A bloody back seat. Is that correct? Where's this going? Where does this connect? Does it connect at all, or does it just sit there? Not very clear. I'm supposed to click into here, is it? It doesn't clip into there. Something has gone awry. Something is not right. Right. It's definitely the correct piece in there. Why aren't these at the same height? I have a feeling they're meant to be. No, this is a stair, so I'm winging it here. That's better. That's definitely better. I think. Winging it, as always. Yes, you need 4 more subscribers to get to 20. We need 2 more to get to 2,075. So if we can get those 2, I would really appreciate it. Just 2. 2 people will get us there. Right. Let's continue. Florence, don't do it. Meow to you too. They have to be told. They're just like children, these cats. Look at that. Whee. Okay, so this is obviously going... Where is this going? Interesting. Where is this going? In there. What the heck? Oh. It's going down in that one. I was trying to work that out. Where's that going? Something tells me I've just fucked that up as well. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. You're so glad it's nearly Friday, are you, Lisa? Yes. Das ist Donnerstag. I have no idea. Montag, Dienstag. Oh, I've forgotten some German right now. It's eluding me. It's eluding me. Huh. I fully expect Tiana to pop up with the days of the week auf Deutsch. Any second now. Any second now. Excuse me. I'm going to finish at the end of this. I'm going to finish at the end of this stage, I think, for tonight, because we are quickly approaching the 2-hour mark. Having once again done 2 stages of this, which I'm not going to lie is pretty shocking. I'm gonna be off in about 5-10 minutes, Lisa. So that'll be the end. At that point, and then we'll be back probably tomorrow to finish this. No, I say finish it, continue it. You're back. Your mum made you and your sister dessert. Lovely. What does she make you? I mean, I don't really eat sweets, but what does she make you? People are going to go, what? You don't eat sweets? No, not really. I mean, I have the occasional milkshake that's, you know, made up of ice cream and the like. And I have the occasional bit of ice cream as long as it's got some sprinkles of texture. No, okay, that's not 2 there. It's 1 there. Judy says, as much as your body needs Jesse, this whole 8 glasses a day is rubbish. I think people are off now, which is fair enough. Right, I think that goes there. Does. That goes there. I'm nearly done on this stage. Interesting. Fuck's sake. Right. Twisted Card. Yo, Ben, what do you think about the Stan Lee documentary? I think that the person making it is exploiting him just as much as anybody else was. That's what I think, dude. I think I need $300,000 to make a fucking Stan Lee documentary. No, you don't. No, you don't. You say you've got the footage. Publish the footage, mate. What? I mean, you say you've got the footage. Publish it. You don't need $300,000. Goddamn ridiculous, man. He's allowed in here. Oh. That's better. That's way better. If you want justice for him, raw video proof on social media. Exactly. He does not need $300,000 in a Kickstarter. I'm sorry. It just seems like, oh, look, someone else is exploiting Stan. Awesome. And this time, he's doing it after he's dead. Because that's awful. That's brilliant, isn't it? So yeah, that's what I think, Matt. That's what I think. I think it's... Oh, I was his assistant. Fuck off. If you're his assistant and his friend, then just publish the footage. You say you've got it, publish it. You do not need $300,000. Stan Lee's the creator of Marvel, and he was subject to a lot of elder abuse in the later parts of his life. And his assistant says he's got all the proof of it, but he needs $300,000 in order to publish the footage that he has. No, you don't. You've got the footage. Publish the fucking footage. Excuse my language, but it pisses me off because he's just exploiting Stan even more now that he's gone. And Stan can't defend himself. Stan can't say any of that. Exactly. Oh, you should go and watch the trailer, because in the trailer for this damn documentary, it looks like the guy himself is absolutely contributing to the elder abuse as well. He's published footage that makes himself look freaking terrible. And I mean terrible. But hey, people gonna do what people gonna do. But that's what I think of the Stan Lee documentary, Matt. I hope that answers your question. But you know, you always knew that was going to be my answer, though, didn't you, Matt? You knew that was going to be my answer because you know me. And you know I think logically. Let me guess. Because I know that would have been your answer as well. Let me guess. People are having a go at you for saying just that. For saying that this guy is exploiting Stan himself. I'm just spitballing here, but I imagine that's what's happening. Because these people, you know, oh my God, we're finally going to get the proof. No, you're not. Only if you give him $300,000. And then what he publishes is his choice to publish within that documentary. That's his choice to publish. So he gets to keep out all of the stuff that makes him look bad, theoretically, because let's face it, watch the trailer. He looks bad. But secondly, we don't know what is or isn't on there. He could edit it in such a way that makes somebody look guilty of something they may not be guilty of. He needs to just publish all of the footage he has raw. Right now, stick it on X. Stick it on Twitter. Stick it on YouTube. Don't need 300 grand. Matt says, he said he was his assistant and friend, but also said he wasn't able to help him when it was happening. If you're his friend, you would have helped when you've seen it going on, no matter what the consequence. Not only that, he didn't just see it going on, Matt. Didn't just see it going on. He was with him everywhere he went. He was traveling with him, and watch the trailer again. The guy is contributing. The guy is contributing to the elder abuse. You know, he's telling Stan he's got to do this, he's got to do that. Oh, it never ends, Stan. It never ends. What a twat. Sorry. But yes, I have seen that. And it has, as you can probably tell, pissed me off. Oh, look, some control paneling. This thing's going to be massive. Oh, that's the end of stage 4. That is the end of stage 4. So that, oh yeah, check this out, Matt. The instruction manual is a Haynes manual. How cool is that? I thought that might tickle you. That's cool. 2,500 pieces in this Ecto one. Hey, he's not that old. Jess, he's not that old. He's getting there. He's getting there, but he's not quite there yet. Wow, my frame rate is really fucking up tonight. It really is. It really is. Oh no, let's not go there. Keep the chat clean, guys. Keep it clean. But anyway. What am I doing on the 5th of July? Is that me you're aimed at? No idea. No idea at all. Send me a message. But I'm you send me a message on TikTok or something, or just give me a message. Because I am done for the night. I'll be back here tomorrow around 7 p.m. Around 7 p.m. Oh, yes. Okay. Now, before I go, do I need to wear a suit? Because, check this out. Give me a sec. Hog roast, eh? I'm contemplating buying this. I say contemplating. I'm probably going to buy this. Check this suit out. That's absolutely a Ghostbusters suit. You know me. And yes, congratulations, Matt. Nick Cage suit is the one. With a cardboard cutout of Nick Cage's face over the top. Yeah, well, I'm just saying. I would do it. I would wear that suit. But do drop me a message. But yes, 5th of July, I am free. So, I will be there. Just make sure that I have all the details. But yes, of course. Anyway, I'm getting out of here. So I'm going to say goodnight to the vertical stream. First and foremost, good night, vertical stream. Yes, Jesse, yes. Exactly, you've and I you, Matt, and I you. We have put up with one another. It's like symbiosis, my friend. Symbiosis. But on that note, I really am getting out of here. So enjoy the intro as I chill out. And if you want to play Fortnite, drop me a message. Back here tomorrow, 7 p.m. UK time. I'll see you later. Bye. Good night to everybody. Good night.